Welcome back, everybody, to a Day of the Dead 2021 Last Day on Earth VIP something update. Yes, that is right. I have completed the event on day one. And let's just say LD, got really smart this time with people like me doing it all on day one. And I'm going to go into honest thoughts because honestly, this update, if you thought Season 17 was pretty bad, well, this update definitely takes the cake. But I suppose we'll get into all of that in a very brief moment. As always, if you haven't already, consider subscribing, join my Discord, follow my Twitter, you know the drill. Let's get into this video. So, first and foremost, Day of the Dead event. Overall, it's not that fun of an event. There is a comment I want to pull up immediately. I just want to bring your attention to it, because I think this person had an interesting point. They had a full year to make Halloween event, and it's an exact copy if last year with recycled content from the last 6 seasons. The game is done for real. Each season gets worse and worse with less and less content. Well, I'm going to interject a little bit of something. Season 16 definitely was not worse. LDW YouTube would definitely agree with me on that front. Season 17, I guess I could sort of see that. A downtrend of seasons, if you want to look at it like that, I would dispute that, but I will let you be the judge of that. They had a full year to make a Halloween event. That is true. It's an exact copy if last year. What even was last year? I don't believe this is an exact copy. Last year's, I want to say, was the pumpkin patch, or maybe that was, what, 2-3 years ago? Or something like that, where there was a witch at a pumpkin patch, and you would kill zombies and collect eyeballs, or something like that. Maybe last year was Season 2. That sounds right, I want to say, right? Because Season 3 was November and December-ish, so this was Season 2-ish with the eyeballs. That sounds accurate, I think, right? Maybe? I don't know. Somebody's gotta yell at me in the comments. But I think that comment was interesting to bring up just to start off the video because it really gets us on the track and train of thought people are going into this update by. And let's just say the VIP update thingy doesn't help. Now, if we pay very close attention and, unlike me, actually pay attention, you will notice it costs 1 flower to upgrade the grave once, 1 flower, 1 candle to upgrade the grave twice, costing a total of 70, 1 flower, 1 candle, and 1 candy for a total of 170. Now, do that 10 different times, and you will officially unlock all of the graves. Now, I will say, the hands down best part of the update was whichever dev worked on these descriptions. I'm going to put that on Twitter, because honestly, whichever dev did these descriptions, hands down, I think this dev deserves a raise, because these are hilarious. This guy discovered a bunker. Some of them, it's like the key to cooking this kind of fish that doesn't work in the game. This guy found Bunker Zulu. I want to be playing that game. I don't know what game we have right now or what kind of LDW we have right now, but wherever this AI died from, somebody better reanimate him because I want to play that game. I want to play Bunker Zulu. I want to see what happens, even if my character ends up dying, just for the content, okay? Shout out to whichever dev did that because I think that's absolutely hilarious. Some of these are like, he discovered the big one or stuff like that. Those are very interesting, and shout out to whichever dev did that because that is hilarious. Now, once you finally unlock everything, nothing happens. Sorry to break it to you, nothing happens. If we read the note very carefully on the backpack, it says that at the end of this update, so in about a week from now, the backpack skin will be attained. Very mixed feelings about that because I think it would be kind of cool to end this video off with a screenshot of the backpack, but obviously I can't do that now because you can't get it. Now, they do have extra gift packs, and the packs aren't terrible. Like, I've opened maybe 2 or 3, and I got like a Winchester or something like that out of the blue one, which isn't terrible for like just playing the game and opening packs. I think that's pretty well worth. Before I get into the VIP zone update though, let's quickly talk about my opinion of this event. Do I think it's an event that works for the time? Yes. Do I think it was needed? Yes. Season 17 was dying. LDW YouTube Season 17 was dead. So I think that something was definitely necessary. Now, will players look at it and see it in that way? Probably not. People will probably look at this and be like, what the heck is this? This is boring. This is terrible. Why did LDW do this? But was it necessary? Yes. So will I support this update? Yes. Just this Halloween event, though. We're talking just about that. The VIP zone updates, yeah, let's get into that, because that's a little messy. Now, funny enough, we can't actually get to the VIP zone yet, and I feel like that's really important, but LDW did leak a couple of things on their support page, so we can use this to figure out what's there. It says, the VIP zone for regular customers of our game store will be available at the gas station in the coming days. In the meantime, make sure you have the latest version of the game and follow our updates on our social networks. Smiley face. Well, some people have already used like zone out skills and stuff to figure out what's there so you can see like a wheel and stuff. And some people have sent me screenshots already. If you haven't already, follow my Twitter and Discord, like I said. They've sent me screenshots of outfits, backpack skins for people who regularly can access the VIP zone. And, well, I have mixed opinions on this, but I feel like I know how LDUE is going to react to it. It's not pretty. So the way I really would think of it is think of it like Clash Royale with those emotes, right? The emotes really don't affect the gameplay. They're cool to have, and they're nice to taunt your opponent with. But in reality, do they really do anything? Not really. Will people like me try and collect them all for the content? Obviously. Will YouTubers try and do that? Obviously. But to the average player, does it really matter? Not really, it's just skin at the end of the day. Now, if LDUE secretly decided to, throw the helicopter thing behind there, then yeah, I could definitely see. But even still, I think people are going to be a little harsh on the VIP zone because it's immediately just a pay to win to even enter. And I guess I can sort of say pay to win because you have to pay to get the content, which is so dumb. I just need my content, LDUE, okay? Why are you making me pay? Okay, anywho, that's besides the point. Yeah, I think that the LDUE community is going to take it a lot worse than it actually is. It's bad, yes. It is a bad look for LDUE, which already struggles with people complaining about pay to win. I guess people complain with Clash Royale too, but you can really make the argument about skill with Clash Royale. You can't really do that with LDUE. So people will make the argument of pay to win, and people really don't have a response to that. So I think this is only going to further increase those cries of pay to win, and what can you really argue against it? What? It's an emote or something like that? I guess? I don't know. Anywho, I'm very curious to hear the comments on this, because the VIP zone, I feel like, is going to be pretty controversial. Nobody can get to it yet, but I feel like once it opens, people realize that it is locked behind the game store, and you have to buy stuff to even enter. I don't know how much. Like, imagine if it's like, you have to pay $1,000, or you have to have spent $1,000. I think people will rightfully so, but we don't know how it works yet, so I will judge it once it's possible. But we do know that in order to enter, you have to be a regular customer of our game store. Now, the game is very ambiguous with what regular means. Does regular mean I have to buy something every month? Does regular mean I have to just spend something out of it? Does regular mean that I have to spend every single day? Or something like that. I think that that definition is pretty vague, so we really don't know the extent of it. So, I'm curious to hear what the comments say. I will leave this up, and I will let you all be the judge. Is it right to do this, or should people just, complain about it and LDUE will eventually fix it? Maybe, or they'll dig their head in the sand, who knows. I obviously will try and get in somehow, even if I have to, smuggle myself in somehow. I'll try for the content, so subscribe to this channel because you want to see it, right? And nobody wants to pay that admission because that's dumb. Anywho, subscribe, ZD out.